Childish Major here, and we in here with the progress report.
The progress report.
Okay, what's your girl Lala Shepherd checking in? This is the progress report.
What's up? And it's your girl DJ J Star.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We got a very special guest tonight, man. Producer, artist, creative, Uncle Old School. How'd you get that Twitter name?
So, my mother has an Uncle Old School, and when I had a nephew, I figured we carry on the tradition. So, Uncle Old School it is.
Got you. Okay. Cool. I was wondering. Okay, now talk about your experience being signed to Hoodrich. You know, that's where I originally known you from, being signed to Hoodrich as a producer, working with the likes of Done Deal, DJ Spins, and C4. So talk about that.
Yeah, that was my entry into the game.
Okay.
And so like when I first moved to Atlanta, I knew Spins and C4 from church, actually a church trip, because I didn't even know they went to the same church as me. Well, I didn't know Spins did, but we went on a church trip to like Chicago, and we all was like all trying to sneak out our rooms to go holler at Shorty. So it's like we bonded through that.
Right.
And then when they moved to Atlanta, I moved to Atlanta shortly after, and we all just started making music together, and eventually ended up with us signing to Hoodrich.
Dope.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you can quickly just run down a couple of tracks that people probably heard that you produced.
U.O.E.N.O, Future, Rocko, Rick Ross, and everybody named Mama. And then, J. Cole, For Your Eyes Only, SZA, Green Mile, Juicy J, No Coming Down.
Isaiah.
Yeah, Isaiah Rashad, SZA, me, Happy Birthday, Drawn Black, Me, I Like You. Yeah, we got a couple.
Nice little catalog.
Yeah, nice little
Not
catalog.
Not too much.
Yeah.
You forgot Rick Ross too, didn't you? And you do Rick Ross?
Yeah, it's a U.O.E.N.O joint.
I forgot Rick Ross. Oh, Rocko. Because I forgot. He is on that.
Yeah.
So, when you did You Ain't Even Know It, how long did it take you to come up with that production?
It was short. It was a small amount of time. It was like probably like 30 minutes.
So when you did it, did you think it was gonna like take off the way it is?
I couldn't.
You didn't even know.
I ain't know.
Yeah, I didn't think you did. Now don't nobody be knowing, but
of course.
Right.
Nah, I ain't know like that. Me being an artist now is probably like the most secure I am in what I'm doing. This feels right. This feels like I'm heading in the right direction. So.
Do you produce your own music?
Yeah, some of it, and then some of it I'll collaborate with another producer, or if that producer has something that I fuck with, then I'll definitely take that too. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So all around the boards.
Cool. So just talk about that transition though, from a producer to an artist. You know, I think as a creative person, like I'm a publicist, and I'm also a music manager. I'm a blogger. I do a whole bunch of different things. I think it's very important to just have multiple passions in one dimension. So just talk about your transition from a producer to an artist.
I mean, my transition, it started off with just me making stuff and just kind of putting songs out there, like like once every like 3-4 months, stuff like that, just to get people, you know, knowing that I am doing this.
True.
But my approach music wise is not because I can make a hit for somebody else, I can make a hit for myself.
Right.
It's more about me connecting with me being honest with myself in the music, and then letting people connect with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's my approach, and I feel like it's working.
Definitely. Yeah. Thoughts on, you know, people that say producers shouldn't or can't rap?
That doesn't make. That's like saying Stevie Wonder shouldn't produce his own records.
Right.
He should just sing. It doesn't make sense. Like, essentially, that's what somebody who makes music used to do, is make the production and be the artist. And it's like, oh, you're doing too much, you need to pick a lane. And it's like, no, it's music making. It all goes together. Now, some people are better at other things than they are other things, but I feel like, for me, it all works together.
Okay.
It's boring just making a beat and passing it on.
You should be able to show your creativity and what else you
sure.
can do too. That's how I be feeling too. Cause what about DJing? Was you start DJing because you produce?
I did. I did DJ for a small amount of time.
He said a small amount of time.
But I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, I might start doing it again later. You know what I'm saying? Just add something for fun. You know, Erykah Badu, She DJs sometimes
Right,
too.
right.
So,
You know, that's my cousin too.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Till I said what's good.
Yeah. We need to do a track.
So-
We need to do a mix now.
You just said a key word for me that kind of led me to the next question. You said it was boring. So did producing ever become too routine?
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it wasn't. I wasn't feeling creative.
Got you. Okay.
It's like a lot going on, so like I'm just getting a lot more inspiration
Right.
for words right now.
Got you. So what does music mean to you?
Life is everything.
Word. Word. That's real.
It's everything.
Just one
Facts.
word, life.
Yeah,
Eat, breathe, sleep. Eat.
it's like God, family, music.
Right. True. Can you tell the people what is Humility City?
Humility City is a creative brand. It's a label. It's a family. It's a lifestyle.
Okay.
You know.
Got you.
And I mean, for me, it's not necessarily like looking at yourself and saying, "Oh, I gotta be the most." I can't believe in myself. Like that's not what we're saying. But it's just like you could be up, think highly of yourself, and still inspire others.
True.
Right.
Can you speak about the power of social media?
It's the biggest thing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, MySpace and on is
That
just
was
like,
I love
MySpace was that deal. You know what I'm
Create
saying?
your
But, like,
page with some
MySpace was
music.
dope. It was super creative. You know what I mean?
MySpace, yeah, because you
was
could
no
like have
limits.
you could have your top 5, you could have your top or whatever. You put your music on there.
That's what
I
I
can't
like.
even remember what songs I had on my shit.
I had
Oh my
everything.
God.
I
And then
switched mine.
you put your favorite song lyric in your little header and shit. That shit was
lit.
dope. But no, it's a tool and we just gotta take advantage of it. And people are taking advantage of it. You seeing
Facts.
people go from nothing to something in a matter of days
Yeah.
just for like one little clip or one little picture or one
little dance move.
exactly
Right.
and change your whole life. That's amazing.
I think I would say MySpace is like an Android and Facebook is like an iPhone. Just for the fact that you can just kind of customize an Android and just do anything with it. And
I ain't got
iPhone
no
is kinda-
Android, so I don't
Well, I
know.
got iPhone, but I used to be team Android until I finally, transitioned to team iPhone. So
Okay.
that's kind of
I
how I
never
look
thought
at it.
about it like that.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but can you talk about artists such as the G.I.D. or the J.I.Ds? I'm sorry, the Earth Gangs, the Sci-Hi the Prince. I consider those artists to be underground artists, but why don't they get the same notoriety as other rappers, other mainstream rappers?
I think it's a matter of time. So it's like,
Okay.
I think those type of artists, and I even throw myself in that category. But it's like we have something to prove, and then we have something to prove as far as like our level of creativity, whether that be our writing, our beat selection,
Right.
our ability to put a cohesive project together and tell a story, and then versus the other. I know the other side that you're talking about, where it's more hit driven, and to be honest, I love both sides. I think that the underground side, I think we need to just figure out, for one, how to work together the way that
Absolutely,
the other side does.
yeah, true.
Because the other side, they collaborate, they in the studio, they doing
Facts.
like this. Us, we want to be the best, so we
True.
like, we peeping. I see what you're doing over there. I'm over here
right.
doing mine, you
Right.
know.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think if we work together a lot more, then it'll change the way that people view that.
I agree. That's a good way to put that. So a fun fact, I went to St. John's for a year with J. Cole.
Okay.
We weren't in the same grade year or anything like that, but he was there one day on campus, just coming back to give back. So can you give us your favorite memory of just creating with him?
It was definitely just the process of working on For Your Eyes Only. It was just, and not necessarily just being around him, but being around the whole Dreamville camp and just getting to. That was my first experience being a part of an album in depth like that, where they're bringing in musicians. I'm being asked to do certain things, and it's just it's like everybody working for a common goal.
Right.
So I would say that was probably my favorite.
Dope.
Yeah, favorite experience for sure.
Do you believe in awards, the Grammys and things like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think it validates you, but I think it's it's definitely something to aspire to.
Okay. I always feel like it should be like multiple genres within the rap genre. You know what I mean? I feel like it's kind of tough to kind of categorize all the things, the subdivisions of rap.
The subdivision, because there are so many, right?
There's so many.
Yeah.
Like how could we go about like fixing it or creating it?
I have no idea. We gotta hit up Ninth Wonder or something. He's part of like the Grammy
right.
You feel me? But I mean, I feel what you're saying, but at the end of the day, it's like even with like the writing in hip hop, so like you'll look at you'll throw a J. Cole song in there, and you'll put it up against a Lil Uzi song, and it's like what's that song? All My Friends Are Dead. You know that? Like that, the way that song is written is fucking genius.
Absolutely, I'm not saying it's not.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it's like, but it's like you gotta. I like the competitiveness of it. You know?
Okay.
And so with the show Insecure, was that your first movie placement?
Yeah, that was my first thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself doing some acting?
Oh, for sure.
I can see.
Yeah.
I can actually see you playing in Insecure somewhere. No, for real. Though. I can kind of see.
Issa love interest.
Right, because it's like, well, it's Cali too. You kind of give me Cali vibes, so I can kind of see you like, you know.
I give you Cali vibes.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
What? You do. You give me Cali vibes. So that's all.
That's funny. Talk about the importance of traveling. You know, I see that you're a well-traveled guy. You've been to Ireland, London. Tell people why it's important to travel and does it require a lot of money to travel?
It does take money. But no, I mean, just to experience something outside of what's normal to you. So like, even when before I moved to Atlanta, and there were people. Well, even when I was growing up, I was in like elementary or whatever, but there was always talks about this one man who was from my town in South Carolina that never left our town. It's like, dang, bruh. Like, you gotta get out.
He never
Absolutely.
left.
But you gotta go out and see, like, you're free to roam, so be free to roam. Unless you got like some type of restrictions or something like that. But like, while you're free, just be free. And go experience more. And to be honest, that was my first time going out the country when I went out there with Cole and them in Dreamville. And I just woke up one morning and was like, yo, I'm about to buy this ticket.
Facts.
I'll figure everything else out.
Right.
You know, from there. But that's kind of how I want to live my life. Right now, I got to be here because we're on tour and stuff. But as soon as I get a chance, I'm trying to hit the next country, you know?
Facts.
Yeah.
Can you define progress? You know, our show is called The Progress Report. So define what progress means to you.
Progress is quality of living. Progress is quality of mindset. Like, I'm not thinking the same way that I was in 2011. I'm not thinking the same way I was 6 months ago. You know, and I think that's growth. It's just all about growth in any aspect, like you know, just making improvements or constantly making changes, and you figuring out what it is that you need to be doing, you know. Yeah.
Good way to put that. Yeah. One of the New Year's resolutions that I kind of gave myself this year was to live in a moment and try to do a better job of just living for right now. So how do you live in a moment and with so much going on?
To be honest, I got a problem with that because I'm always thinking about like what's next or what's gonna be. But sometimes you gotta sit there and ground yourself and just appreciate what's going on.
True. Simple enough.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Yeah,
right.
For sure.
Right.
For sure, because I'm definitely that.
Right, I am too, likewise.
For sure. Now you brought up Ninth Wonder up earlier. So how did it make you feel when he said that you were one of his favorites?
Insane.
That's crazy.
Because he's one of my favorites.
Right.
Like, people could go back and look at older interviews, and I will forever say that he was just somebody that just kind of like opened my mind up to like where you could go with like chopping up samples and drum textures and stuff like that. He's fire.
Right. Okay. So another, phenomenal artist, Pharrell. Speak about meeting Pharrell. How was that experience for you?
The first time I met him was backstage at Fader Fort.
Okay.
And that was like very brief, but oh dang, I did meet him 3 times. I thought I was just thinking about it too. But another time was in the studio. Usher was working on the album, and Pharrell was in there. And they were in there. They were in there writing the song, and I got a chance to play him some of my stuff. And this was like when I was first working on my artistry, and he pulled me to the side and was just like, "Yo, you could be better than me, but you got to do this, and that." And I didn't take him serious at first, but now I kind of see it, and yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna see him soon, hopefully.
Absolutely. Man, Pharrell's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
He's amazing.
That's
like he's been relevant for so long and just making timeless music to this day.
Music,
like
fashion,
right,
furniture,
fashion,
like
true.
He's everything. He's a genius.
It's crazy. So did you ever get that face tat?
Nah, hell no. It was a joke.
Okay, cool.
I actually have no tattoos.
Oh, you have none?
None.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's
It's
up.
not that I don't want to get them, because I would have been gotten them, but it's just like I never like take time out of my day to just like go and get a tattoo.
It is time consuming, boy.
I got an idea, but I'm still figuring it out.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It be like this. Right.
Definitely. Definitely want to make the right decisions before you get a tat.
Yes, because you got to live with it.
Right. So talk about the title, Heavy is the Crown. What does that mean?
Heavy is the crown. In my mind, it's just like you could be king, but it comes with a lot of things. It comes with work. It comes with you having to really prove your strength, I guess. You know, that's what I think he might be talking about. I didn't name the tour.
Gotcha. Right, gotcha.
I was looking at that too, like heavy is the crown. I really started thinking too, like, what does that mean? Gotcha. So when you do your visuals, your videos, do you come up with the concept?
It's a conversation between me and the director. So like working on the Woosah video, it was like the process was them coming in and us talking and me playing them my whole project and giving them my view of the project and where I'm at in life and images that I rock with, images that I don't rock with. You know what I'm saying?
So a spider was in your life at the time?
Funny enough.
Because I was looking at it, I was like, hold up now.
That wasn't my idea initially. I didn't think about the spider at all, but they were like, yeah, we should just do it. Like, and I was like, all right. You know, and they told me it was going to be defanged, like it wasn't going to be able to hurt me. So I was like, all right, cool. But then when we got there.
You were good because I was looking, I was like, okay, he on some Tyler Creator type stuff. I see you. Because I was at first, because I'm not no animal person. So I was like, I want to watch the video. But I did, like,
when you...
Yeah, because it's like right there on you, like when you watch it. But I did like, I did want to know that you come up with the concept like being under the, what's the bridge or like the highway.
That was them.
That was dope. I had really liked that scene because I, your visuals, I like that video.
Yeah, as far as like the color coordination and all that stuff, the
setup. It was it shot here? Okay, I figured it was in Atlanta. I said it might be here in Atlanta too.
Yep.
But I had liked that video. It was cool.
Thank you.
That was dope, though.
Appreciate it.
And yeah, that's it for that video question. My bad.
Alright. So what can we look forward to in the near future from you?
More music, more visuals, just touring, a lot of touring though. I'm on the road. We're about to stay on the road this year, for sure. Dope. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. And maybe y'all see me in some shows, some videos, some movies. Manager. No, I'm just playing.
Word. Okay, well, we gonna stay tuned for that Insecure episode.
Okay.
Right.
Issa, holla at me.
Word. Any other closing remarks?
Nah, y'all can follow me on everything and keep following the music. We just gonna keep taking it up.